This is such a we got great news. All right, anyways, so Tom Homan is in Chicago right now. Mayor Brandon Johnson is running away from them, but there's nowhere to be found. Before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, comment down where you guys are watching from. Make sure to smash the like button. Let's get to the business. So we got a huge announcement coming in from the White House, ladies and gentlemen, from the White House, that the government of Colombia has agreed to all of President Trump's terms, including the unrestricted acceptance of illegal aliens from Colombia returned from the United States, including U.S. military aircraft without limitation or delay. Based on this agreement, the fully drafted IEEPA tariff sanctions will be held in reserve and not signed unless Colombia fails to honor this agreement. The visa sanctions issued by the State Department and enhanced inspections from Customs and Border Protection will remain in effect until the first plane load of Colombia deportees are successfully returned. So today's events make it clear to the world that America is respected again. President Trump will continue to fearlessly protect our nation's sovereignty, and he expects all other nations in the world to fully cooperate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is big. So I wanted to make that announcement because Colombia has officially surrendered. All that tough guy talk is all out the window, and this is big news, ladies and gentlemen. This is big time winning. We are respected as a nation again. Again, wild announcement. So I wanted to start off with that, but let's get to what's going on right now in Chicago, ladies and gentlemen. Tom Homan has Mayor Brandon Johnson panicking. Mayor Brandon Johnson said that he will stand in the way of these deportations happening. We got shocking findings. Shocking. And I mean, I'm going to show you a shocking video that may disturb you. So you guys got to buckle up for this one. Again, smash the like button. Let's get 1,000 likes. I know this video started kind of rough, but first, let's listen in. We're in, Tom.
We're in Chicago, Illinois. We want to arrest public safety threats. We got all of government approach. We got U.S. Marshals. We got FBI. We got ATF. We got DEA. We got ICE. We got HSI. We got them all here. So the president's plan of all of government to attack illegal alien crime in this city, we're going to address it today, starting now.
So basically, that's Tom Homan saying that he showed up over there with the FBI, DEA, every department possible to see this. And also he brought Dr. Phil with him. You guys got to see this right here. Dr. Phil ended up going with him, and you would be shocked exactly what they find. So I'm going to show you what they found here that has the world going, that has the United States going crazy and the world seeing this. Tom Homan and Dr. Phil posted a video of them engaging with a Thailand, for some guy from Thailand. He's a national from Thailand who has been detained by federal authorities due to his history of sex crimes, child sex crimes. This is the footage right here. This is the footage that's going viral of what they have found. This is what Mayor Brandon Johnson has been literally protecting. I don't know if you guys remember, but Mayor Brandon Johnson stood up there and said that he will stand in the way of basically this happening. Mayor Brandon Johnson, deportations. When you look it up, he's literally one of those guys. And Tom Homan literally told them that this was going to happen. Again, smash the like button. Here we go. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is. Here we go. This is it right here. So now he's nowhere to be found, but this is what he said before.
Back on the campaign trail, Trump promised that on day one, he would launch the largest deportation in U.S. history of people who are here illegally. And here's what he said this morning in his inauguration speech.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
Now, this is in direct conflict with what you just alluded to, which is Chicago's Welcoming City Ordinance that prohibits police from coordinating with federal immigration enforcement. Can you elaborate for us on specific steps that the city is taking beyond the ordinance to proactively protect against this threat of mass deportations?
Well, the law is the strongest affirmation of our commitment to protecting residents in the city of Chicago. You know, we are coordinating with all of our sister agencies and our city departments, including our police department, that we are not going to do the work of the federal government.
Boom. There's also more videos of Mayor Brandon Johnson saying that Tom Homan is not welcomed in Chicago. But guess what? Tom Homan and every agency is in Chicago. And now Mayor Brandon Johnson is into hiding with nothing to say about it. But let me show you exactly what. Remember, he wants to protect these people that have come into this country unvetted. He wants to protect them. This is who he's trying to protect. But man, what we found here with Dr. Phil and Tom Homan, because Dr. Phil wants to show the world who the United States is protecting. Take a look.
What's your name?
Seda.
Seda what? You have a first and last name.
Sam.
Seda Sam?
Yes.
Where are you from?
Where I was born or where I'm from?
Where are you born?
Thailand.
You've been deported before from the United States?
No.
Never been deported?
But I've been in the system before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What have you been charged with
Charged where?
before?
That's Dr. Phil right there.
I'm not gonna say that. I'm not talking about lawyer.
Yeah. Are you a citizen?
My mom says it.
Your mother's a citizen,
Yes.
but you're not?
Nope.
But you've never been deported before?
You Dr. Phil. You're Dr. Phil.
Yeah? How do you know me?
No, I seen Dr. Phil, you know, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is an example of sanctuary cities, right? We got an illegal alien convicted of sex crimes involving children. He's walking the streets of.
Bro, this guy, you just hear what Tom Homan just said? This guy has been charged with crimes against children. I'm just going to say it like that. You could imagine what those crimes are. You could imagine what those crimes are. Again, this is, people want to get in their feelings about this, bro. You can get in your bag all you want about this, bro, but this is just the truth. It's a sad reality.
I seen Dr. Phil, you know, on TV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is an example of sanctuary cities, right? We got an illegal alien convicted of sex crimes involving children. He's walking the streets of Chicago. Again, the downfall, the problem with the sanctuary city, that people like us walking the street rather than local law enforcement working with federal agents. This is what we're dealing with. Yeah. You've been charged with sex crimes with children?
Not really.
Not really? And never been deported?
Nope.
Huh. Let's take them in process and lock them up.
Got it, sir.
That's, you know what's so crazy about this clip right here? That not even Dr. Phil could believe it. Dr. Phil, who did endorse Donald Trump because of this, he couldn't even believe it. Again, this isn't what you guys think it is. A lot of people, and I'm talking to liberals here, you guys are not understanding what's at stake here. I want to show you this video real quick.
Because I'd like to play that on the air. Like if Pritzker would like to defend these people without the court and just his.
By the way, it's not even just Brandon Johnson. It's Governor Pritzker as well of Illinois, right? Chicago obviously is the biggest city that holds sanctuary city, but it's Governor Pritzker too. Take a look at this. Let's start it over.
Because I'd like to play that on the air. Like if Pritzker would like to defend these people without the court and just his old love for illegal immigrants, bring it on. I'd love to see that. Now, the second wave that Tom Homan, the borders are for, Trump has told me about, and all of this will focus on those missing children, hundreds of thousands of them that we know. And that number has started to already come down, Emily, from 300,000. So they've found about 75 to 80,000 of those kids already. If they can get the list of these guys, 4 full days in office for Trump, if they can get the list of where some of those kids have been, and they've been identifying it, you know, since the election, going after them and trying to find those little ones, what in the world was Biden's administration doing? What was Secretary of Homeland Mayorkas doing when he said to the committees on Capitol Hill, we don't know where those kids are, I'll look into it? No, dude, you obviously had a better way to find them and you didn't do your job. I can't believe they impeached him and didn't remove him.
Crazy. Guys, all this info that's coming out and the acceptance of this by the administration, but the fact that Tom Homan, again, people are demonizing all of this, right? They're like, oh my God, don't miss the gems that are coming out here. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Understand what's at stake here. Again, I am pro-immigration. Many people in the chat are probably going to disagree with me. I don't agree with deporting people who literally provide to this country and their paperwork is messed up or they're going through. I don't care. That's another problem for another day. And I'm very against deporting those people. I am. I'm woke. Call me woke. Call me whatever you want. But man, this isn't what this is. And the fact of the matter is, I can't even argue with that. I can't even argue for Abuelita. I told you guys before, I can't argue for them. I can't argue for the good people in this country that have been providing for years and years and years when you've ruined the system by allowing unvetted folks in this country. You look bad. This is why I can't argue it. Am I in agreement with it? No. Do I want to see children being snatched up? No, I don't want to see that. No, I'm Christian. I don't want to see that. I got a good heart. I believe in all people that good could come. But man, this is evil. This is an act of terrorism. That's just my opinion. But you cut the line. I'm in shock because this goes, guys. This gets even crazy. I hope you guys go check this out. When Tom Homan and Dr. Phil, Tom Homan and Dr. Phil, you guys got to go check this out. I can't play it on here. I might get copyrighted, but they went and Dr. Phil, he has his own show. Go check it out, guys, because he went literally to Chicago with Tom Homan to find everything that's going on. Let me play it. Let me actually play this clip right quick. Let me see if I can find it here.
Despite having killed.
Let me see if I can find it here for you guys. All right, never mind. It's just so crazy. Think what you want, say what you want, but the system literally is wild. This is who they were protecting, guys. This is who they were protecting. This is who they were protecting. That's tough. It's tough to see. But would you see the ladies on The View? Somebody said the ladies on The View should do a ride-along. They're not going to do a ride-along. Guys, this is killing the narrative for them. You know, I would pay my whole life savings, which is not much compared to these millionaires like Whoopi Goldberg, but I will sacrifice my leg. I would sacrifice my leg, give you my leg, just so Whoopi Goldberg does the same thing that Dr. Phil did, which is go and figure out who they're arresting and what those people have done. I'll give my leg for one of the ladies on The View to go over there and do the same thing that Dr. Phil just did. I'll give my arm. Go ahead. I'll sacrifice myself, my arm, just so they can see exactly what we're seeing here. I would. I really, really would. But again, this is going to continue. This is only day 6. And again, you're seeing exactly what the damage is. And the damage is strong. And the cartels are even stronger. Guys, just pray. Just pray. Thank you. Doctora Latina says, I totally agree with you. Outside of our comment, it depends upon the backbreaking work of these folks. I will tolerate. Yeah, I mean, but it's tough to argue for the great folks that are here coming in from different countries when you have this happening. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's going to be a big week, ladies and gentlemen, but I hope you guys know that this is what's going on. Mayor Brandon Johnson, where you at? Mayor Brandon Johnson, look, Border Czar Tom Homan, we're in Chicago, Illinois. Now we're going to arrest public safety threats. Mayor Brandon Johnson better stand out of the way or he'll be arrested. He's hiding. He's nowhere to be found. Yo. Yo, you better stand out of the way, bro. You're going to get arrested, dog. Yo, this is crazy. This guy, Talk about he had a plan, man. You guys are cooked. They're cooked, especially now that people are seeing the truth. Where he at now? Well, he literally was saying he's hiding. Where is he at? It's over, man. They made like 100 arrests already. Yeah, man. All right, guys. Well, I want to make the video short. I apologize. I'm going to try to edit it to where I cut out the first 2 minutes. I apologize for the first 2 minutes of this video. That was rough, but you guys stuck here. And because of that, make sure to smash the like button, guys. We got a big week. Thank you, Doctora Latina, for sending the $50 donation. Anybody sending donations, I appreciate you. Please smash that like button, guys. We got a big week ahead of us. I'm going to be all over the coverage of this because somebody said you can run, but you can't hide. Lou, sympathy for these illegals is what got us here. They are lawbreakers. Guys, we're not talking about the same. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying. Let me clear it up. I don't have any sympathy for these illegals coming into this country that are parts of gangs and doing bad things. Anybody that came in the last 4 years, you can't have sympathy for that because they knew that what was coming. In fact, I would argue that if Trump would have never won, these people would just still be here. Got another $50 there. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying, bro. Please don't misconstrue what I'm saying. I am not having any sympathy for these folks right here. For the unvetted, if you're unvetted, then you're obviously illegal. You're not even here on a visa. So please, there's no sympathy in my heart for that guy right there that I just saw. So don't do it. Please don't do it. All right. 80,000 children have been found already. I'm going to be reporting that. Thank you for saying that. I'm going to be reporting that tomorrow for sure. But listen. Anyways, it's tough to argue working migrants or our will to need. We need all documents. That's what she's saying. I need to focus on the criminals. Since for hardworking, undocumented, but nation comes. It's hard to argue for the undocumented, hardworking when you let in unvetted folks that did this to children and are a part of gangs. It's hard. I understand, man. I'm not stupid. I understand. And I also see what the media is trying to do. I understand what the media is trying to do. All right, guys, pray for peace, love, and happiness, for compassion, but also for discernment, because that discernment is going to help you in who the bad ones are, who the bad people are, who the good people are, who the bad people are in this country. Because there's many legal migrants and many legal Americans that are really bad. So we should always be praying. We should always be on the lookout for good or bad people. But this goes far beyond that. This is a whole nother level of like, yeah, I'm at disbelief because there's so many stories. I can't show you them, obviously, because YouTube goes crazy. They try to demonetize me. But discernment is what we need. We need to understand this situation. Yeah, we can have compassion as Christians, but if you don't understand this situation right here, it's tough. It's tough for you to. That's why you see so many people defending, man. They defend. They don't even know what they're defending, bro. They have no idea. They have no acceptance. They don't even believe that children are missing. People would argue that children are not missing. That they are, like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. Trust me. I understand the frustrations in the chat because I go through that every single day. That's why I don't argue with people anymore. That's why I don't even pay attention to social media no more. Somebody posted somebody sent me a post. Look, this is what's going on. This is the BS that I'm talking about right here, bro. Just look at this. Let me show you this post. So Baller Alert, which is a page, they said, how does Black MAGA feel knowing that in less than a week, Trump has taken steps to strip away our civil rights? Guys, this is what we're dealing with. This is a monster. Whoever is tweeting this out, this is a monstrous tweet. This is the type of tweet that starts things and makes people do things, especially when it's not true. Stripping away your civil rights. And what's so wild about this is that I know Black people celebrating mass deportations, celebrating what Trump is doing. I've never seen Black people be more divided in this. But when you're telling, this is what starts. This is where I'm going to say this. This post is where assassination attempts happen. This post right here is where a civil war breaks out. God forbid, God forbid. But this is the post. But you got to remember this. Division brings money. Never forget this. I know I'm only 27. I'm about to be 28 years old. I'm not the oldest guy in the room. But division brings millions of dollars. Division brings millions of dollars. You see, I make money speaking on things that unite us. You could think it's not uniting, but trust me, it is. I try to speak on positive things, how we're coming together, how black and white people are coming together, how countries are. I try my best to, even though we're in divisive times. So you could even argue that I do. But division makes millions of dollars. It does. For people. The View, MSNBC, Joy Reid, being divided against white people and having this month, it brings money. Yeah, man. As long as black people don't vote for Trump and they think that he's this evil guy, we can always have content. Oh, our content, their content is they're trying to take our rights away. It's just the truth. But thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Man, we got a big week, man. This week is going to be amazing. So, all right. I love you guys. See you guys on the next one.